What's good? What's popping? It's your girl SimplyMyaG, and I am back with another video. Y'all, today we are going to be talking about my wedding day. Well, me and my husband's wedding day. I had to take a breath because y'all, like, the day was insane, to say the least. So before I get into this story time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're keeping up with your girl because I am going to be a lot more consistent. I say this every time, but I'm gonna get it together, y'all, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about the last time, worry about this time, okay? Period. So, it's all coming back to me, and I can't believe all this was going on, y'all. I'm waiting on my press-ons to come in so I can do a video and show you guys how I apply my press-ons. So that's why my hands are bare, because anybody that knows me knows your girl has to keep her nails done. But nonetheless, let's talk about it, y'all. I'm cute, and don't listen, don't stunt, because I'm looking real cute right now. Okay, but anyways, so let's start by talking about that morning. So mind you, I booked 3 different makeup artists. And the reason being is because the makeup artist that did my makeup, I wanted her to focus on the bride, me, only beating my face, only worrying about me, because I'm the star of the show. Hi. Okay. No, but for real, I really wanted her to just focus on me. I didn't want her to have to rush my makeup and to get to the girls' makeup. None of that. And she was a bit more expensive. So I was being cautious of, you know, what all my bridesmaids had to pay for. Y'all, I'm not rich, so I did not pay for their makeup to get done. We got married straight when I graduated straight out of college. So your girl was not rich by far. So, you know, if anyone's wondering, like, why didn't you pay for their makeup? You pay for their makeup. Okay, that's what I thought. But so I booked 3 different makeup artists. One girl, she showed up on time, ready to roll. She was the first makeup artist there. I think I had booked her and told her to come at like 6 or 7 a.m. Guys, we had a brunch time slot for our wedding because the venue that we got married at, it was very expensive, and the best deal they could offer us was a brunch time slot. So that's why they had to be there so early. So she comes to the house. She's starting on like my sister's no makeup. The second makeup artist, she was supposed to be there at the same time. So I'm calling and texting her. I'm giving her like a grace period to get there, y'all. She is not showing up. So I'm like, okay. So I'm calling, I'm texting, I'm calling, I'm texting. This girl is not responding. Y'all, I done start emailing her as if she gonna read the email before she read the text. I don't know, but child, I was doing everything to get in contact with this woman, and she was not answering. So she's not answering. By this time, my makeup artist has shown up. Now, mind you, I booked her a little bit later because it's just one of me. So she didn't need to be there as early as the bridesmaids makeup artist, because there was 6 bridesmaids total, so they need to get their face done. So one makeup artist was doing 3, the other makeup artist was doing the other 3, and then the makeup artist for me was gonna handle my makeup. Y'all, she did not show up. I'm calling and texting her, she did not show up. So at this point, I'm like, oh my God, like, y'all, what the heck are we gonna do? I'm on my phone looking for makeup artists, but then my makeup artist showed up, so I have to have my eyes closed for stuff. So my bridesmaids, they are running around, they are finding makeup artists, y'all. It's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, like, ain't nobody answering the phone. People asleep. Ain't nobody finna show up to do this makeup. So I'm just like, oh my God, because I wanted the pictures, like when I look back at those pictures, which I do now, and they look phenomenal, I wanted their faces to be beat, you know, like, I know some of them could have did their own makeup, but that just wasn't the point, you know, like, and they paid deposits. So child, we was stressed out. So next thing I know, one of my friends or one of my bridesmaids was like, hey, I found someone. She said she could do 2 faces, you know, like you could send us up. I said, just get something neutral, natural, you know, don't get too much, no glitter, you know, browns, da da da. So she's like, cool. I sent them with the picture that I gave the other makeup artist. So 2 of them roll out, they go get their makeup done. Y'all, also my host, shout out to my host because he was on top of it as well. He was looking for makeup artists. And then another 2 of my friends or 3 of my bridesmaids, whoever, basically the rest of them found a makeup artist as well. They was like, okay, we just gonna go get our makeup done. We're gonna take our dresses with us and shit just in case. So I'm like, cool. So everybody's taking their stuff, they going, they finding people for good prices. Everyone's taken care of, right? Okay, perfect. So I done got my face beat. She did a phenomenal job, guys. Like, I will insert a picture on one of these sides of what my makeup looked like on my wedding day, because she did what needed to be done. And I was just, y'all, I was over the moon. She even did flashbacks to make sure there was nothing. Like, she made sure I was on point, and I appreciate her for that because I looked great. I think I even slept in that makeup and wore it the next day. I just wiped off the foundation, reapplied, y'all. It was good. Okay, so now it's time to go to the venue. So after I got my makeup done, my girl that does my hair, my homegirl, she came and she curled my hair. She was like, told me she was gonna curl my hair for me. So she came, she curled my hair. You know, we're all eating breakfast. We're just chilling, and it's time to go. So now, before I told everybody it's time to leave, I told everybody in the room, I said, sit y'all dresses out here on the couch, because when it's time to roll out, I just want everybody grabbing their dresses out the door. Grab it, like your dress, your shoes. They had like this earring and necklace that I got, and you know, all that. Everything needs to be together, because I was already just so on edge. Like, I didn't want anybody to forget nothing. We had the whole ordeal with the makeup. It was just too much. So in the midst of that going on, I get a call. Yeah, I get a phone call. It's my mom. My mom calls me and says, I'm in the emergency room. I just got my foot ran over.
What? What the
On the list of bad things that could have happened, I was like, God, why me? Why is this happening on my wedding day? Why is this happening to my mom? Why? Because I'm like, the makeup artist not showing up. What? I was like on the verge of tears at this point, because I'm like, if my mom is not here to see me get married, I don't know if I would have done it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, if I had done it, because obviously we spent the money, we had everyone there, I would have been very miserable. I'm not gonna lie, because my mom had waited for that day for so long, and it just, not so long, like, not like I'm old or something, but like, she wants to see her kids get married. And if she wasn't there, it wouldn't have been right. Thank you, Lord, that she was able to be there. But it was, y'all, it was bad. So I'm like, oh my God, like, are you okay? I didn't even care what I was like, how? What? But I'm like, no, okay, are you okay? What are they saying? She was like, child, I don't care what they talking about. I told them to wrap this foot up. She said, I don't care if it's broke, if they need to do surgery. She said, I told them to wrap this up. I gotta go to my daughter's wedding. Talk about a real mama, because my mama, God rest her soul, she gonna come through. When it come to her kids, there's no playing. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm still worried, because I'm like, you know, if her foot's broken and they need surgery, like, I'd rather you get your surgery than trying to make it to my wedding. But I also, like, I know how she is. Y'all, I'm just getting caught in my earring. I know how she is, so I know she wasn't gonna be hearing none of that, because she was not gonna miss my day. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I got off the phone. I'm telling my bridesmaids and my host, and I'm just like, y'all, I'm so stressed out. They're like, oh my God. You know, my sister's one of my bridesmaids. She's like, what? You know, like, she's freaking out too. So I'm just like, okay, we're going to check back on her in a little bit. So in the midst of all that happening, excuse me, y'all, the makeup artist that was supposed to be there calls me back. I'm like, so now you want to call back? Oh my God, what's going on? Isn't your wedding tomorrow? If 2 plus 2 equals 4. Like what? Bitch. You almost got me, but I'm like, girl, I signed a contract. On the contract, it had the date and the time and the place. Y'all, this girl was a clown. If you seeing this, you're a clown. I would blast you, but it was this was in 2019, so I'm not even mad about it. I just would never use this girl again because you have shown me that no. I'm sorry, you really mess up with me one time. I'm liable to be good on you for good. But yeah, no ma'am. So I'm like, girl, what? I said, listen, just send me their money back so I can give them their money back and you can go on about your day. Oh, I can send you part of it and da. No, baby, send me all of the money. Because when I put down a deposit, you didn't want part of it. You wanted all of the money. So run it back and quit talking. So she finally sends me the money. I'm like, yeah, bitch, whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. I done blocked her on Instagram, everything, y'all. I was ready to really air this girl out, but mind you, it's my wedding day, so I ain't really worried about her. So after we get over that, we done had the makeup artist not showing up. We done had my mom got her foot ran over, y'all. And I'm just like, Lord, come on. And I've heard of people tell their stories about their wedding days and how chaotic it starts off and how, it just nothing seems to go right. So I'm still trying to hold it together because my husband, he don't know none of what's going on, y'all. I promise you, if he got on here and told his side of the story, yeah, we was drunk that night and we woke up and we got our tux and got married. Like, they had them a good little time. They ain't had no issues on their end. So I'm like, okay. So everybody, we done got some food. I'm getting my hair curled. It's time to roll out. So everyone's leaving in sequences or in twos. Like, everyone pretty much kind of drove. So my friends were like, okay, I'm gonna head to the venue. Okay, we got to go run and get this, like they're leaving. They're heading over to the venue. So I'm like, okay, I'll be right behind y'all because she's about done curling my hair. So everyone's leaving. They're grabbing their dress off the couch. They're grabbing their dress off the closet. Everyone's leaving. So the only people left is my sister, and my best friend. So these are the only 2 people left. So my best friend, he's getting my wedding dress, mind you, for myself, because I was so excited and like ready to get married. I had my wedding dress still in the sleeve, like the little case or whatever you call it, the little garment bag. I had it in my garment bag. I had my tiara attached to it, my veil, my shoes. I had brought 2 pairs of shoes because I knew the shoes I initially wanted to wear were very uncomfortable. So I brought a backup pair, which thank God I did because I did not end up wearing those uncomfortable ones. But I brought a backup pair and I put them in a bag. So I had everything, hairspray, curlers, all that just in case in the bag. So all my stuff was packed. It just needed to be taken to the car. So my sister's helping my best friend take my stuff to the car. So after we're done, I look around. I say, everybody else is gone. It's just my sister and my best friend. I say, y'all good? Y'all got what y'all need? Y'all ready to go? They're like, yeah, let's go. Cool, we finna go get married. So I'm like, okay. So we get up, we leave, we get in the car, boom, boom, boom. We're there. Y'all, we're there. We got 30 minutes to an hour. I think we had like an hour to spare. So I'm like, yes, perfect. I asked my coordinator. She comes in. She's like, are y'all good? I said, yeah, we're good. She said, perfect. Your husband's here. All his groomsmen are here. The guests are arriving. I said, okay, we doing the dang on thing. Y'all, the photographer, he's there. He's getting pictures of the venue. He's taking pictures of me while I'm in the room. I'm like, yo, I'm loving this. So I'm in the mirror looking at myself because I'm like, it wasn't really nothing to fix. I think I was putting on like more gloss or something. And I'm just sitting in the mirror like, you know, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'll start getting a little nervous. Y'all, in the mirror, I see my sister standing up to the rack. So we had like our own private suites for the bridesmaids and for the groomsmen. So she's at the rack, like counting the dresses. And I'm like, what's going on? She said, something's not here that's supposed to be here. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4. What? Like, bitch, spit it out. Because at this point, I ain't trying to hear no riddles. I said, why you talking in riddle? Yeah, I said, why is you talking in riddles? Like, what are you talking about? Something here that ain't supposed to be here. Like, what's not here? So she like, my dress ain't here.
What? What the f?
What you mean your dress ain't here? She said, my dress is not here. I said, didn't I tell y'all? Y'all, at this point, I'm yelling at everybody in the room because now I'm pissed off. Didn't I tell y'all to bring everything, sit it on the couch, so when it's time to go, you pick it up and we leaving? And so she like, this always happened to me, and I always get done wrong, and like I said, what? Like, I'm confused, y'all. I am baffled. I'm confused. I'm not registering what this girl is talking about. Who doing you wrong when it's your responsibility to pick up your dress? It's a dress, baby. Like, you ain't got the nerves. I gotta go, you know, walk down the aisle in front of a group. Like, I get stage fright. So I'm like, you ain't got half of the stress I'm dealing with. My mama just got her foot ran over. Makeup artist ain't showing up. All you had to do was pick up a damn dress? Are you crazy? So I'm like, yo, is she serious? So I'm like, yo, because at this point now, all we got is like 10 to 15 minutes till it's time to start the wedding. Guests are already arriving. So I'm like, what the hell? So she starts going off like, like somebody, one of them told me they was gonna get my dress. I said, who said they was gonna get her dress? Because now I'm looking at them like, who said they was gonna get her dress? They like, who said that? Nobody said they was gonna get your dress. This always happens to me, and da-da-da. I said, so I'm trying to talk to her. I said, so what's finna happen? Da-da-da. This girl slams the door shut while I'm talking to her. So now I'm pissed. Because I'm like, how dare you forget your dress and come in here and then show your... Like, what? Are you crazy? Y'all, I was so livid. I was like ready to fight at this point. Because I'm like, are you dumb or something? Like, what? So everything now is completely chaotic. And then, okay, so now she just stormed out the room. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, da-da-da-da. I'm talking to my bridesmaids. They're like, yo, no, nope. Everybody was like, nope, 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 nope. You are not gonna let this bring your day down. Like, no, ma'am. Waited too long for this, planned too long, spent too much money. It's about you. It's not about her. It's not about that. We finna get it figured out. So my host comes in and he's like, what's going on? Like, why she, y'all, he's from New York. He's like, what's going on? Why she coming out here? Like, why she doing all of that? And I was like, she left her dress. Can you take her back to the house to get it? So in the midst of all this happening, he said, yeah, I'm gonna take her. So before I was trying to get her attention so she could come back, y'all, they done left to the house. Nobody asked me where my keys were. They didn't ask to take my keys back to my apartment. So when they get to the apartment, the office is they're calling me like, oh my God, we don't have the keys. I'm like, yo, the devil is trying to bring it up out of me today because what is going on? So I called the office. Just so happened this sweet lady, her name was Sandy. She works in the office. Thank God that woman was in the office because I don't think anybody else would have done it for us. She knew we were getting married because she was like always super nice to my husband, a little older lady. So I was like, hey, Sandy, today is the wedding day. She's like, oh my God. I was like, yes, but they forgot the keys. Can you please let them in? I authorize it. I'll sign anything. She was like, okay, I got it. So she let them in. They go get the dress and they come back. Now, by this time, my mom has came in and she made it, y'all. I was so happy that my mom made it and she was in one piece. She said she was in a lot of pain, but they gave her pain meds. So she took her medicine and she was a G about it. Like, hats off to my mom. God rest her soul, because she really like was a G. She took it like a G and she still danced at the wedding and everything. So now they're at the house getting ready. I'm just panicking because my wedding coordinator kept coming in the room and she's like, yo, like, she's like, hey, are you okay? What's the ETA on your sister? I said, I don't know. At this point, I don't care. I'm ready to go. Let's just go. And she's like, no, we can't do it without your sister. We're going to wait. She said, it's okay. People are still coming in. You know, Black people are never on time. Y'all got to do better, Black people. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. Yeah, don't do that. So she like, people are still coming. It's okay. You know, I just want you guys to have enough time. Because, you know, with wedding venues, you pay for the time that you are there. Like, everything is paid for. So if this wedding had been pushed back any further, it's like, if we didn't have enough time for the reception, that's what it would have been. Or we would have been paying money. But mind you, typically people are booked in slots after you. So that's usually not an option. So she's like, we got more than enough time, we'll make it work. So finally my sister gets back, y'all. She had the biggest attitude when she walked in the room. Didn't say nothing, didn't say, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't want to ruin your day, let's just make it great. She came in, put her bag down, and it was time for them to line up. I said, this heifer. I'm like, okay, so it's time to go out. We walk, we get married. It was absolutely beautiful. Everyone looked amazing. The moment was special. We did a sand ceremony. Y'all, it was really, really, really freaking beautiful. The venue, I absolutely love. Like, it's so beautiful. So after that, it's time to take pictures. Okay, we go to take our pictures. My sister is in the foyer part. We taking our pictures, so we're trying to get the guests, like, we get the guests moved. But mind you, Black people, they don't never stick with stuff. They trying to stay out and see us come out so they can take pictures and, hi, girl, you married. Like, girl, go sit down. You doing too much. Because we had the ceremony place, which was right. It's all in one it's all one. So there's two buildings. There is the reception space and then the ceremony space. So you walk through a foyer. It's like a garden area. It's really beautiful. And then you go into the reception space. So everybody trying to kick it outside, like they parking lot pimping, like, baby, go in there. Go in there. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you. You ain't cute. So everybody go in there. My uncle, of course, he's like my dad. So he's out there. Hey, like, God, get in there. Stop. So they leave. We taking pictures. My sister has an attitude. I'm telling her she's sticking out from the picture. I'm trying to get her to get in line. I said, move to the side. Move to the right side. I said, are you listening to me? Like, what's wrong with you? And then she just like, what? I said, just take the picture. Y'all, just take the picture. I'm tired. I'm tired at this point. Because I don't know what was wrong with her this whole day. You left your dress. You mad at everybody else for some stuff you did. I was so confused by that. So then, it's time for the bridesmaids. They walk in first. They play a little song for them. You know, they go out, look cute, you know, with the grooms in. And then me and Lee walk in our song. Hi. Okay. Lee is my husband, y'all. So that's who Lee is. But yeah, so then it's time for us to walk out. So it's time for the bridesmaid. I was like, oh yeah, y'all go, y'all be lit. Y'all, like, you know, do y'all stuff. And so my sister like, I'm not doing that. I'm not walking in with them. I said, what? I said, so what are you finna do? I'm not doing that. And then y'all, like, this girl is acting crazy. And so like she storms out the back into the foyer area. So my husband was like, nope, nope, no, no, no. You are not gonna let this girl ruin your day. Like, let her go do what she wanna do. So I'm like, okay, cause I've been dealing with this all day. Like, I'm not doing it. So she storms out into the foyer area, y'all. I see my grandma and people like my mom going out there to talk to her and seeing what's wrong with her. Yeah, it was too much going on. And that's my sister. I love her to death. But that really was crazy. And I told her after that, like you had no business acting like that. And but you don't understand. I don't understand, because to be real, if it was her getting married, I left my dress, I would be taking sole responsibility for every action that took place that day, because it's not on somebody else, it's on me. And for you to have been my only blood in the wedding, aside from my cousin, you should have been the main one, like making sure stuff was on point and I was stress free. But it was like you were one of the ones adding to the stress, and I just thought that was crazy. So I was not fucking with that. But after that part too, the ceremony was beautiful, and then the reception was beautiful after all of that, y'all. I had a good time. The wedding was amazing. It was everything and then some. Like, I didn't need the drama, baby, but it still turned out really beautiful. It was a great day. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. I love all the pictures. I love everybody that was able to make it. But yeah, one piece of advice that I would give to anybody out there that's getting married soon or want to be married or whatever, do what makes you guys happy. Don't worry about all those people saying that, oh, I want to be invited, I want to come, I want to come, I want to come. Don't worry about spending all that money on those people. Spend it on the people that you know are really going to be there for you, support you, and who are your number one supporters. Because we paid a lot of extra money and invited people to come that claimed they wanted to come so bad, and they never showed up. And it said a lot about those people. The people that showed up were the people that we needed there, that wanted to be there. So just focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't control, and just don't panic. Don't panic, because it all works itself out. If it's meant to be, it works itself out, and it will be beautiful. So I just thought I would share that with y'all, let y'all know my baby's starting to cry.